Hello, and my name is Robert with TheBitGarage, and in this video I want to show you a childhood classic game that has come back to life on PC bigger and better than ever. Super Mario 64 was the most sold video game on the Nintendo 64 of all time, and for a good reason. It's easy to say that this game sunk its way into the top tier list of every passionate video gamer's top 10 list for its nostalgic levels, difficult puzzles, unique level select design, complexity, and overall fun for the years. Even to this day, speedrunners still play the game consistently, and the community continues to develop the game, making new mods and updating the game to work on new systems, and that's why we're here today. Over the years, we've always been capable of playing the games either by reverting back to our old consoles or using an emulator. And even for a while, there was a co-op emulator, but had some complications behind it with being able to do additional mods, and it took a really long time to load. But recently, a modder has developed a program/emulator that allows you to play the game on your most recent PC with ease. The emulator has a clean interface that comes loaded with options and settings, so you can play the game in comfort to your liking across keyboards and newer controllers. The interface for the game can be modified to your liking with colors, placement, and just having those options can always be a really nice thing. Another great feature is it comes preloaded with some mods that include new character skins, new levels, new game modes, and a few other fun, surprising ones that we'll show you later in the video that you honestly wouldn't expect. Now, this could be incorrect in how it works, so if you have a better understanding of it, feel free to drop down in the comments below and correct me, but you can host a game making your PC a server and open up the game for your friends or for the public to join with up to 16 people in one single Mario 64 game. You will need a decent computer and internet speed in order to host a game because of the fact that now your computer is acting as a server, providing all of the data for the other players. If you'd like to play a private game just between you and your friends, then you can also put a password on the game, so then that way you can hand it out to them and they will be the only ones able to join your game. After this, the gameplay is far smoother than you'd think. There's no shared camera, so moving around is easy. You can turn friendly fire on and off whether you want to have some fun.
Damn.
Quick draw, motherfucker. Or just make sure that the gameplay is smooth with your other friends and you don't have any issues. You also get to share the star collection, so not one person can progress further than another in one save file. Lastly, this can all be saved so you and your friends can pick up right where you left off the night before. Another great feature is that the emulator comes preloaded with mods, so you don't need to have any technical education on how to do this yourself. It comes preloaded with mods that add custom levels that other people have built, additional character skins, and mods so the game works with modern-day controllers in the settings, and much more outside of that. So far, the experience has been a lot of fun, and honestly, it's been entertaining going back and realizing just how hard they actually made this game, especially for when we were only kids. The mods certainly help out in cheesing the game through just a little bit, especially on the lower levels, but not everything is perfect, and there's certainly some levels you'll need to turn the mods off in order to collect some stars. Otherwise, there's a plethora of other mods you can download and integrate into your gameplay through multiple websites so you can really customize your experience. And trust me when I say this, I have modded a plethora of other video games in the past that can be intense at times, like Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto, or even Red Dead Redemption 2. Prior to the release of the Nexus Mod Manager, it is incredibly easy to modify Super Mario 64. It's as simple as downloading a file and dropping it into a mods folder, and at that point, you can select the mod to then work within the settings of the game. Personally, two of our favorites so far have been Super Mario Odyssey moveset that modifies how Mario jumps and reacts to the environment. The downfall to this mod is that it doesn't work well in certain missions that require you to jump off the wall in order to progress, so it does remove that moveset of being able to jump off the walls. It has the added feature though of having almost unlimited jumping, which definitely allows you to cheat or cheese your way through the game a lot more. Our second favorite mod has been the gun mod. Nothing beats running around with your best buds as an adult shooting Goombas in the face. Otherwise, another fun mod that you can use is giving your character a Sonic the Hedgehog moveset, so you can wind up and roll across the map just like Sonic would. And for extra authenticity, you can give your character a Sonic skin so it feels more like the real deal. Now, I could easily go on for another hour of how many amazing mods are actually out there created by some really passionate people, so you'll have to go online to check them out for yourselves, and we'll will put in the link 2 different websites that we've been finding some really fun ones on. Being a heavy gamer and someone who loves to go back and play some classics from time to time, this was an amazing experience, and I can't thank the team that made this emulator and to help relive the glorious N64 days in replaying one of my all-time favorite classics. With the added fun of playing side by side with my brother and some additional mods to help improve the gameplay experience, I would say that the time spent setting it up was well worth it. If you're interested on giving this a shot yourself, you can download the co-op emulator at the link below and simply follow the steps. You will need a legal ROM copy of Mario 64 and simply put the file in with the exe file that you downloaded and run the program. Once the program is done installing, you can open the secondary file labeled SM64 Co-op DX. Then open the exe file labeled SM64 Co-op DX and you'll be up and running in no time. The one and only hiccup that we've experienced so far is when starting a game, it takes some time for the emulator to pick up your PC's personal server for your friends to see or join, and occasionally we have to restart the game, but luckily the game takes less than 5 seconds to exit out of and restart, and usually works the second try, so this really isn't that big of a deal for how much of a benefit it is to have a program like this. If you try this out and you find some fun mods yourself, be sure to come back to the video and drop down in the comment section the ones that you really enjoy so we can give them a shot ourselves. Otherwise, as always, hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel if you found that this video was helpful to you. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Happy gaming.